If you're new to the division and even newer to the Dark Zone, we're here to help you with some tips every player should know. The first thing I recommend doing in the Dark Zone is either having a squad already or finding one right away. Sure, you can run around by yourself, but you will get into some sticky situations that can be hard to get out of without some support. If you're by yourself and looking for an extraction, you are a rogue agent's dream, since he'll only have to dispatch you to get your loot, since no one will have your back. Trust me, it's much less stressful if you have a few buddies. My next tip is for teams to coordinate their extractions. Even as a group of 4, you are not safe from being attacked at an extraction point. The best method for a safe extraction is to have 2 players tie up their gear while the other 2 stand guard in the area. That way, if something goes wrong, they can immediately react to the threat, whether it's agents going rogue or untimely spawning of NPCs. After the first 2 agents are done, simply swap roles and tie up your gear as these 2 now stand watch. At some point, you are going to encounter or deal with some rogue agents. A typical rogue agent has 2 strategies: either hold up somewhere they have good cover, or running as fast as they can to burn out the rest of their rogue timer. To stop rogue agents from running away, make sure you switch over to incendiary ammo. Agents shot with incendiary ammo are staggered and unable to sprint for a duration of time. This is the best way to slow down rogue agents that are on the run. A lot of people don't seem to know this one, so use this to your advantage. This next tip is helpful if you are a rogue agent or if you're running around solo in the Dark Zone. Make sure you have enough upgrades at your medical wing to have a level 4 filter for your mask. Having a level 4 filter means you're able to enter higher contaminated areas within the Dark Zone, and other players won't have access to it unless they have the same filter requirements, which a lot of early players won't have. More specifically, you have to have at least a level 4 mask to run down into the subway system, which can be a great place to look for great gear, and an awesome place for players to evade anyone who is chasing you, whether you're rogue and on the run, or being attacked by rogues. Next, be sure to keep an eye on how full your stash is. There's nothing worse than losing great Dark Zone items because you extracted too much gear that your stash is too full to take and you'll lose it. If you are unsure of how much space you have in your stash, you can go to the entrances of the Dark Zone to see how much space you have without returning to your headquarters. Make sure you have space before calling in those extractions. My last tip for the Dark Zone is to make sure you and your team have a well-versed skill set. This comes down to a lot of personal preference, but you don't all have to be running the same skills as your teammates. Make sure you differentiate from each other to have enough skills to help with whatever the situation calls for. Whether you need smart cover for your team, more pulse scans to find the threat, or if you're short a man and need more firepower or a distraction with the turret. Just make sure that you have the right skills for what your team needs. Want more Division videos? Let us know what you'd like to see down below in the comments. I've been Andrew from Curse saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.